back. I know we said we would post another video within 2 weeks, but of course that didn't happen. So I think we're gonna probably aim for once a month, between like 1 week to once a month for now, because of having to take care of the parents. It's a little bit difficult to make any solid commitments to anything else, because you know their well-being right now is priority. So anyway, we've been busy, or rather Bab has been busy with the gardening. He's been growing so many things, so many vegetables and stuff, and I'm just going to turn the camera around so you can. And here we go, look at these. We've had so many lettuces, and these are actually starting to bolt now, which means, you know, they start to flower, which means the leaves get a little bit tough. You can still eat them. You can add them to soups and things, actually, if they're too tough for salads. But you see where they're bolting. You see right there, for example, it's bolting. The chickens have been enjoying some of those little bolted ones too. You see the giant Portuguese cabbage, which is very tall, by the way. It's almost, I don't know, it's over 5 feet. Some of them are like almost 6 foot tall. And they're excellent for, you just keep picking leaves off, those big leaves, for the chickens, you know, just like, you just grow a few of them. And we have 6 chickens here. And that's enough to, you know, just 1 or 2 leaves is enough for them, once a day or so, you know, or so. And we've been giving them lettuces, of course, because we have too many. Bab planted or rather sowed way too many. So we're gonna probably keep these. We've been having like salads every night. We're gonna keep those. And these here, we are going to pick and try and eat them as fast as possible, and give them to the chickens too. So if anyone wants a lettuce, let us know. Anyway, he's also got some peas over here, right there, and the weather's suddenly become very dry, and the soil here is really dry in my parents' area here. So it's very, very dry. There used to be pine and eucalyptus here, so it has something to do with it too. And there's cilantros, which are also bolting, and this is all because of the weather. The weather's just been quite strange. It just keeps, you know, changing. It's not stable. So we go around here. The oranges have been giving the various kinds of oranges, citruses. There's still some here, which I'm going to have to pick to juice. And here's the giant grapefruit that I have shown before in one of my videos. It's absolutely massive, the size of a small football. Actually, that one is probably almost the size of a football. So look at the lemons. The lemons are all falling, and they're just going to waste there, because I can't use them all. We can't use them all. I was thinking of juicing them and putting the juice in the freezer, but I haven't had time to do that. This is the other view here, and here are some spinach. The spinach is bolting too, way too soon. Tomatoes, various kinds of tomatoes there. They're doing well. There's more tomatoes here. We have to fence this because one of the dogs, our guard dog, she just sort of patrols the area all day, and she kind of likes to go in here and kind of use it as her private toilet, you know. It's her way of marking her areas, but it's not really something we want around the vegetable area. Chard over there, Swiss chard. That's actually doing pretty well. There's more tomatoes here, and they look a little bit sad, but let's see. And I think these were cucumbers. And we've also got some squash and pumpkins over in another area. So there you go. So there's various things scattered throughout. Here are the chickens, always looking out for a handout. Hey! Looking for food, huh? Yeah, I know. I get quite a few rats around here too. They don't hurt the chickens, so as long as they don't get in the house, I'm not really worried about it. There haven't been any incidents or anything, so the chickens seem happy. So that's the most important thing. So yeah, that's it for now. So the weather's been quite unpredictable. Now it's starting to warm up. And so let's see how it goes here in sunny Portugal. It used to be sunny this time of year, but everything's changing. Look at these beautiful flowers here. These lovely wild flowers here. I don't remember what these are. I'm going to have to try and look them up. There's quite a few of them around. Let's see here. Right there. And the figs will be coming up soon too. So it's really nice. We're also going to be getting some grapes. I have a few grapevines. 3 or 4 I think my parents have here. Here's one. It's going to give us some nice grapes. You can see them already grown there. But that'll be later in the year. Giant rosemary bush. We're going to try and put a big bell tent out here somewhere in that area over there, because we really need privacy, you know. I mean, the house it's a good sized house. Yeah, it's my parents' house, and it's not the same. They like having the TV on, and we don't really want TVs, you know. We're not the TV types. So unfortunately it means we can hear the TV. There's one in the kitchen. So when I'm making food in the late morning for us, breakfast or lunch, Dad's got the TV on in the kitchen, and I just don't like it. And then there's the evening. There's the main TV in the living room, which is, and our bedroom is just off of there. So we're going to try and create a more private space for ourselves, a little bit quiet. Also for our studio, for voiceover work, we need it. Because, you know, it really gets disruptive when you're trying to do detailed, careful audio work. You know? Look at this beautiful foxglove, isn't that something? Absolutely gorgeous. These little flowers again. More foxgloves. Lovely, really lovely. And here is the well. There's actually a well here, but it's not very deep, so unfortunately we don't really have enough water here. Off-grid water, I mean. It's a well. But, you know, they never had it made deep enough. So, anyway, there's Monty. Hi, Mont. He has to be tied up there during the day, because otherwise he jumps over the fence, goes out onto the streets, and goodness knows what. Just causes havoc. But he's okay. He's happy. He gets walked twice a day. Bab walks him. So it's all right. And here is a kiwi. Should be getting kiwis again later on in the year. There we go. You see the little flower here. Kind of there. And that's actually, over the wall is actually a kiwi plantation, which isn't great because they are very liberal with their pesticides here in this part of Portugal. For some reason, nobody really goes by the rules too much. Pesticides, herbicides, whatever it is they're spraying on there. Ours is organic, but you know, then you get some of the spray coming over, of course. But anyway, we're here because of my parents, otherwise we wouldn't be here. Partly for that reason too. But anyway, yeah, so this is it. It's just the way things are. Oh, this is lovely lemon, is it verbena? It's verbena, isn't it? Goodness, I can't remember. Anyway, it smells lovely and it makes a wonderful tea. It's called limonete. Limonete in Portuguese. I mentioned it before, but I forgot if it's lemon verbena or something else. I think it is. And sadly, we've been getting some, not too many, but occasionally we get a negative comment on our channel about, like pea-brain people talking about immigrants, blaming immigrants for problems and putting down other people's countries. Like we are the Portuguese and look at what we did. We saved the people of Brazil and, things like that. We are proud of our culture and our history. And to be honest, I consider myself a citizen of the world. I've lived in many different countries, been around different people, different cultures. And you know what? Everybody thinks that their country, their culture is the center of the earth and nothing else really exists and that they are the greatest. Everybody has that attitude on some level. Some are a little more advanced, less Neanderthal than others, in their way of thinking. I can't get the lemon off. I just want to say that it's kind of hot today. Look at the grapefruit over here. I just want to say that, you know what? We're not interested in hearing your comments. If you don't like it, this video is free, right? If you don't like it, go somewhere else, because we're not interested in hearing the latest, xenophobic narrative that whatever politicians, wherever, are spreading, because they have their own agenda in this stuff. And if you believe everything you hear on the news and stuff, then this isn't the right channel for you. Go somewhere else. Because we're not interested in promoting any kind of hatred or intolerance or blame towards any group of people. Whether it's immigrants, whether it's... we've been getting a lot of Brazilian bashing, which is ridiculous. Anyway, whatever it is, gay people, whatever. No. Aliens, whatever, Good-looking people, ugly people, thin people, big people, I don't care, I'm not interested in hearing it. So, and there's a reason why this channel's in English, not Portuguese. And it's mostly because its focus is on expats and people in other countries who are curious about understanding a little bit about what it's like living in Portugal. That's kind of it. Or anybody else, good people who are not xenophobic, whether they're Portuguese or not, doesn't really matter, Just good people, good comments, positive people, intelligent people, that's what I'm going to say. Because these comments obviously come from people with very little understanding of the facts of life or intelligence, and so it's just no point. So that's my little rant about that. So there's no point in leaving those kind of comments because they only get deleted and reported to YouTube or whatever, so it's kind of pointless. And just to add to that last bit, this is not a history channel, so if you're looking for history and detailed descriptions about statues in marketplaces or town centers or castles or whatever, you're probably not going to get that. So, again, go and look for a history channel. That's probably the best thing you can do. This is just a vlog, and it's really just to give people a feel for the place, if they want to visit Portugal or if they're planning to move here or whatever, or they're already here and they just want to see different places. That's what it's about. So calm down, everybody. Don't watch so much TV. Stay away from the news. And another thing to mention is that, you know, we kind of started this channel because we just sort of enjoyed sharing some of our experiences here while we're here, you know, as long as my parents are around. We don't know how long that's going to be. So anyway, although it would be nice if it ever does get monetized and gets enough subscribers and views, it would be good, but not, you know, we're not sort of like breaking our necks to reach that goal, because we're just trying to do it something we enjoy doing and not just about making money. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with that if that's your goal. But ours, it's, you know, that's not necessarily the primary goal. So we would rather have good subscribers, good people subscribing, people who actually enjoy the channel, you know, rather than people who are going to complain and try and push us towards giving long kind of lectures about historic buildings and so on. So that's it. Okay, that's enough of the rant. Bab's here. There he is. This is parsley, but it's gone to seed now. But that's one of Mom's plantings when her health was good. Now she can hardly walk. So anyway. And Bab says there are carrots in here, and you can see them. If you look closely, you can see them growing already. They're tiny. Really tiny. And that celery isn't doing too well. I think it's just coming to the end of its life. We probably have to collect seeds from that. Oh, and that's tatsoi over there, which is like a type of oriental cabbage. It's very nice for soups and even salads. Fava beans over there. And green beans. We got green beans just sort of trailing along the fence. My goodness, they've already got beans. Look at that. We actually planted these for Dad because these might be GMO and we don't really use them. But we'll see. Where's the garlic? Oh, that's way over there. Let's see. It's nice to grow your own food whenever you can, because you never know what's going to happen in the world. It's good to even just have the knowledge of how to grow things, you know, even if you can't at this time. These are peas. This is in the tunnel now. Marigolds for the pest control. Cabbages. More marigolds. Basil. Oh, this is broccoli. Oh, okay. More lettuce. You planted a little too many. Got a little too excited about planting the lettuce, and we ended up with too many. So these are different basils. That's the Thai basil or something, isn't it? That's the regular basil. That's watermelon. That is the.
No, that's nothing.
Oh, I thought you said that was the.
No, that's nothing.
What do you call it?
That's watermelon.
Passion fruit. Where's the passion fruit?
It's okay.
That's watermelon, though. Yeah. And those are.
These are melon.
Those are melons.
That's loofah.
Oh, those are the loofahs.
The ground.
Okay. And then here is
Cauliflower.
And
another bell pepper.
Bell peppers. And that is.
Passion fruit.
That's the passion fruit. Well, it's going to take a long time probably to grow. We got a little piece of a cactus there as well. I'm not sure what to do with that. Broke off from another plant. So that's it for this. Wonderful. Bab just said there are ripe apricots up there. Apricots or the peaches?
No, it's apricot.
This is one of Dad's trees, but he didn't prune it properly because we can't, because it's grown very tall and we can't reach the fruit. We can't reach the fruit. It's and it doesn't get any of the good one down here. It all grows at the top where you can't reach it. Oh, is there some? It depends on the year. So we might be lucky this year. We might get some. Yeah, but they're all diseased. Look at this. They got problems, the ones down here. There's something with the soil. We have to try and add something to the soil perhaps.
Look at these.
Oh, look at that. We have to get one of those long kind of claw things to reach up into the trees to get the fruit. I just heard fireworks. It's some kind, I don't know if it's some kind of festival. There are a lot of festivals here in these villages and I don't know what they are most of the time. Local people do, of course. But Monty doesn't like it, do you, Mont? You don't like hearing, you know, all the fireworks go off, huh? You get scared, don't you, boy, huh? That's the pump house for the well, by the way. And we just started a little composting bin over here as well. Just throw in some fruits and things. Oh, full of fruit flies. We do have some strawberries that Mom planted a long time ago here. And although it's got strawberry fruits on it here and there, Monty's been using it as his toilet, sadly. So I think those are going to go to the chickens. We had a dog fight today. Linny started fighting with our other dog here, the guard dog, because the guard dog loves Lau. She is she's very protective of Dad, and Linny made the mistake. This Linny here, talking to you, Linny. She made the mistake of running off to the front because we let her off, and that's where Laura was, in front with Dad. Of course, Laura, they don't like each other. And she is very aggressive towards Laura, and Laura's bigger than her. But this time, Laura actually got you down pinned you down to the ground and put you in your place, literally, didn't she? Huh? Hanit? You didn't like that. So, there are no wounds, fortunately, except for perhaps a little bit of wounded pride. Huh? Helen? I don't think you're going to do that in a hurry in the future. Challenge her, are you? Good. Huh? Come on. So Linny is another one. Her and Monty have to be tied up because they just cause trouble and get into fights and all kinds of things. But you like your walks, don't you, huh? Helen? And she goes running around the property a little bit because it's all walled and fenced, but we don't want you at the front because you might jump over the gate, huh? Monty's obsessed with something up in the tree. We're not sure what it is. Is it an alien? Huh? What's up there? I don't even see anything every time I look. I guess you see things that we don't, huh? Come on. Yeah, because I thought it might be rats up there or something, but it isn't. I've sat there or stood there watching and watching, and there's nothing that I can see with my eyes anyway. But you know there's something up there, don't you, Mont? Huh? Yeah. Oh well. So, just keeping this a little short video. It's one of those little filler videos until we can actually go somewhere and maybe film something a little bit different from the usual. From home. Haven't really been able to go anywhere for a while. And there's always so much to do here. So, but soon we will. Hopefully not longer than a week. Should be within a week. We should be able to do something. So for now, take care and more later. Bye.